Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. I've done many videos over the years about the blend tool, but this is going to throw in maybe a new little twist. If we will take our freehand tool and just draw something like that, and it's a little bit rough, but I've got mine set on 100 smoothness, so it's really pretty good. But if you'll grab your smoothing tool and click on it, you can actually make it a little bit more smoother. And like, I don't like the way it's, that end right there is playing out. So I can kind of go like that. Maybe you can take away a node. I don't think you can, I can take away one more node right there. It's not going to change anything. But here's something a little different. And I'm going to draw an ellipse and put it in the center of the page. So for the time being, we'll move our, and it doesn't matter what size your ellipse is. And then take a two-point line, not the freehand tool, holding down the control button to make it perfect, and then hit P to put it in the center of the page, and Control D and rotate it 30 degrees. Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. Let's move this out of the way. Now, I would strongly suggest if you will group this together, you'll be a lot further ahead all the time. So I'm going to Control G to group it. That way we can get rid of the outline here in a second. And I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, set on red, and I'm going to go every other one. Now the next one, I'm going to fill that in with red, but I'm going to hold down the control button and I'm going to add white by a couple of clicks and make it quite a bit like almost like a peach color. Now, instead of doing that again and making the colors even, I'm going to Control D, alternate C, and rotate it 60 degrees. That'll put it in that empty spot. Now, since we have this group together, I can select on it and hit delete. Now I'm going to Control G to group this. We need to make it quite a bit smaller. And let's bring this into the picture. That's about the right size. Maybe even a little bit smaller, or well, let's don't make it too big. Now I'm going to Control D or hit the plus key on the keyboard and move one over. I'm going to select both of them. I'm going to go to Effects and Blend. I'm going to blend 999 times. I think that's the most you can blend. You're going to get a smoother blend. Then I'm going to go to Blend a New Path and put it on the path. And see, by blending that much time, your computer slows down. Blend along full path and hit Apply. Now, if you will take your pick tool and select it all and go up to Object and break the blend apart, there will be that red line in there. And see, even at $9.99, it's a little bit jagged because see how big this thing is. It's not that big. Unless we've got it broken apart. See if we can't grab that line. And see, there's the line, but we lost these two. That was the first and the starting point, but it doesn't really matter. Now let's put a black background on it. Go ahead and make a black box. Take away the outline. Go up to Object, Order, Back a Page, and you get that look. It's amazing that the way Corel puts that line in front of that other line, because that's the way we drew it. Anyway, hope that gave you a little insight into something, and thank you for watching.